Good morning, children. Hope you're having a good day. What have you done, especially this week? Just watching the classes and being all the time in front of the mobile? No, you shouldn't do that. Spend your time wisely, divide your days accordingly, and make sure that you have enough time to for leisure, like communicating with your friends, communicating with your family, and playing around, being in the out in the open in the nature. It all relaxes you. We know that it's a difficult time, so different measures. Now coming back, where were we? We were studying about French Revolution, right? And last topic what we have studied, what was it? What were the changes happened in the everyday life of people due to French Revolution, right? We have seen that revolutionary ideas like equality, fraternity, and liberty changed the way of life to the citizens, and it happened mainly through the laws and changes happened after. First of it, we said in 1789 they abolished censoring, and we said we have seen what is the importance of that abolition of censoring. Second, we have seen the Declaration of Rights of Men and Citizen. Freedom of speech and expression was given as a natural right. It opened up a big possibility of expressing your own views and expressing if you like something, if you don't like something. So expression of freedom of expression and speech was important. We could openly speak to address a gathering and convey your messages. Also, we said freedom of press followed it, and I have already explained you what was the importance of freedom of press because the books, pamphlets, and the writings could influence people. One thing you have to remember is majority of the people, citizens of France during that time were illiterate. They couldn't read or write. So the ideas could be spread to them not every time with the pamphlets, books or newspapers, except because majority couldn't read. They were poor persons. That's where the next point comes in. Visual and oral art forms became popular. Now, what is influence of visual and oral arts? What do you mean by visual arts? Visual arts is like drama, it's plays, or mm, painting, such arts which can be communicated through visual media. And oral arts is like oratory, poems, folk songs, etc. The importance of it you will study in detail in 10th standard, but still, for your understanding, since the people were illiterate, to communicate, to pass an idea to people, the most important or most commonly used medium was this art and art forms. It could be folk songs, folklores, or folk dances, plays, etc. Whenever there is a gathering, if a play is going on, the idea can be conveyed to them through that media. So the revolutionary ideas and the importance of equality, fraternity, and liberty were portrayed through art and art forms, oral and visual art forms during that period. It was possible because of the reasons we have said first, because of the freedom of speech and expression, as well as freedom of press, mainly freedom of expression. They could express their views through folk songs, folklores, or um, folk dances, plays. There were very many artists who really influenced the French Revolution or the revolutionary ideas throughout Europe that time. You will study in detail about it in the 10th standard. And the last, majority of the men and women understood the ideas of equality, fraternity, and liberty through all these mediums. Let it be speeches, let it be newspapers, let it be books, let it be folk stories, let it be folk music, let it be plays, let it be poems, let it be paintings. All these mediums were used to spread the idea of revolution. So you can say the revolution actually changed the life of the people through all these mediums. It did change the life of the people for good. Also, we have seen when we were studying about the Jacobin clubs, even where people dress changed. You remember sans culotte, the pants without any breech. It's a way to say that the revolution really affected every sphere, every phase of the life of people in France. So remember these 5 points. First, revolutionary ideas change the day-to-day life of the people. Second, abolition of censorship. Third, freedom of expression and speech as a natural right. And freedom of press. Visual and oral art forms become very popular to convey the revolutionary ideas. And sixth one, man and women could understand the idea of equality, fraternity, and liberty through all these various mediums. So I hope this topic is clear. We are recapping it. Revolutionary ideas changed the day-to-day life of the people. Abolition of censorship in 1789. Freedom of speech and expression to be a natural right. Freedom of press. Visual and oral art forms became very popular among citizens. Majority of men and women could understand the idea of equality, fraternity, and liberty through all these mediums. So hope this topic is clear. Now let us move forward.